காக்கை சிறகினிலே நந்தலாலா நின்றன் கரிய நிறம் தோன்றுதையே நந்தலாலா. பார்க்கும் மரங்களெல்லாம் நந்தலாலா நின்றன் பச்சை நிறம் தோன்றுதையே நந்தலாலா. தீக்குள் விரலை வைத்தால் நந்தலாலா நின்னை தீண்டும் இன்பம் தோன்றுதடா நந்தலாலா. கேட்கும் மொழியிலெல்லாம் நந்தலாலா நின்றன் கீதம் இசைக்குதடா நந்தலாலா. Krishna as a young child was very active and full of mischief by nature. Now and then he would be up to some kind of mischief. Indeed, it was because of this mischievous nature that his childhood was so charming and fascinating. Yashoda was always worried for her son due to two reasons. One was that he constantly thought of creating some prank or the other, and at appropriate occasion by playing carelessly. Secondly, she feared that he could be taken away by Kansa's men to Mathura. Whenever Yashoda tried to advise Krishna, he would very cleverly involve her in his innocent talk. As soon as Yashoda turned her attention to some work, he would just slip away from the scene. And she would keep calling out, "Kanaya, Kanaya," helplessly till he returned. She felt satisfied only when some lady of the neighborhood would bring him to her, catching him by the arm. When anyone came with a complaint against Krishna, saying, "Look, Yashoda, your son has broken my pots full of butter and split it into the ground," Krishna would slip away from the scene as soon as possible. Such was Krishna's mischievous actions. Krishna had grown up a little more, and his mischiefs had also enlarged in proportion. He would sneak into any house along with his friends, break the pots full of butter and curd with a rod, and with all the company he would enjoy all of it. One day a milkmaid saw Krishna and his friends stealing butter from her house. She ran to Yashoda and complained to her, saying, "Can't you advise your son? Come with me and see how he has broken my pots full of butter and yogurt and spilt everything in the soil." Yashoda replied helplessly, "What could I do, dear? I'm really fed up of his pranks. I've advised him hard many times, but he does not care for anything. Now it is up to you only to preserve all your things carefully." The milkmaid went away and alerted all the other milkmaids as well. Each of them tried their best to protect the milk and milk products from Krishna and his mates, but it was of no use. Teasing the milkmaids by laying hands on their milk and butter had become Krishna's second nature indeed, and he was always lovingly called as Makan Chor.